searing heat and rugged dirt roads. Only the toughest of truckers brave the brutal conditions of Queensland's Cape York Peninsula.
That's me. I love it. I love my truck. Who wouldn't want to drive one of these?
Sharon's loading up with urgent feed supplements for Coolatar Station, a massive 420,000 acre cattle property in far north Queensland's remote Cape York Peninsula. From Battle Creek, she'll travel 800 kilometres to Coolatar Station and then home again on dust-choked, unsealed roads.
We're off and away. I love this trip. It's a good, fun trip on the dirt. We'll hit the Utan Road, which is pretty hilly, pretty windy, dips and dives. There's a fair bit of stress that goes involved in hill climbs. You're turning off onto the infamous Utan. Here it is, the dirt. Fun and games begin. It's just hard work on the gear. You could buckle a rim if you hit it too hard, pop a tyre, especially if you do something out here. You don't always have the spares on supply. You just got to do what you got to do in the bush to get your job done, get your load delivered and get home again. Yeah, this is a fairly significant crossing. It's fairly steep and windy, so you can't hit it running.
Outback cattle stations are so big, they're mostly unfenced, leaving cattle to roam free.
Mate, we got to be careful of those because they are what do big damage to the truck if we hit something like that. Thanks, old girl.
Sharon's missed the cattle, but she's also missed a gear.
I don't want to get stuck coming up there. Not by myself, not with the road train on. As you can see, straight into bog cog to get out.
In bog cog, the truck's lowest gear,
Come on.
the 1,000 horsepower road train claws back momentum.
And we're out. I don't like using bog cog because it means you've missed a gear.
This narrow causeway over the dried up riverbed is only centimetres wider than her truck and ends with an incline.
You don't want to fall off the side.
Sharon has to attack it at speed to make sure she gets up the other side safely.
If you haven't got a bit of pace up, it will drag you back in. Sometimes it's not good to look in the mirrors, just keep going and go for it. Lug it, come on. We did that one a little bit better, we got out without bog cog. Excellent. We've got here, we've done quite well actually. Yeah, done really well.
As night falls, Sharon navigates the track onto the station, parking up, ready for unloading at dawn. Before the day heats up, Sharon empties the 24-tonne tank of molasses.
It's a nice time of the morning, eh? It's nice and cool. So molasses with rumensin and protein, which is a supplement that cattle seem to like. Hey, boo-boo. There's little babies popping up everywhere.
The molasses is a lifesaver.
You do it every week and you see the same little weaners. You come out here and they come racing up, leaving Kalata and dropping into the Mitchell River. Old Skippy heading for a drink. Good croc country up here. There's plenty of crocodiles. There's no swimming in the water. Just have a look for crocs. Can't see any today, but I don't really want to see any because I'm going to stop and get out and just wash off the molasses and wash my signs. So you generally won't see a croc if he's under the water. He'll be watching you. They sort of sneak up on you if you're not careful. Mate, you don't want to hang around. Can't see anything down there, but yeah, you're not sure if it's a fish or it's somebody watching you wanting to bite, so let's get out of here before we get eaten. The whirly winds are a good indication that it is starting to heat up. The thermals change and ground temperature, and they'll go hundreds of metres up in the air.
With her load fully delivered, Sharon's rig is lighter, but the Utan road is just as tough on the return as the journey to get here.
This is a section of road that's deteriorated really, really badly. So I call this the which ways, because it's whichever way you can go. There's bull dust everywhere, and I'm actually going to get off the road because that looks pretty deep out there. Like that'd be 3 foot of just solid bull dust, and you're quite likely to get bogged out there. There's no visibility whatsoever behind me, but I'm skidding around a fair bit. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Pick a spot, any spot. Go this way. I don't know. It's pretty bad, eh? That's it. We made it through. Whoa.